Hey everybody, White Owl here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another dungeoning video. I don't think it quite qualifies for the 5-minute guides because it's more just looking back over a stretch of time as opposed to what you should be doing going forward as you're in the dungeons. And today I'm going to be bringing a rogue running some Sprite worlds. Now, Sprite worlds are often jokingly referred to as Dex worlds because that's where almost everybody goes to look for their Dex pots. And Dex pots are an invaluable source of wealth as, while they're not worth too much, they do increase your DPS by a significant chunk and are much easier to obtain compared to attack potions. As a result, running Sprite worlds for Dex potions is a very effective and efficient way to gather a large amount of potions in a short period of time. What I decided to do was to take it to the next level. So I got my rogue up to 93 speed through a ring pop, coral silk, and a planewalker, and I started flitting around the Godlands looking specifically for this dungeon to see how many I could complete in 1 hour's time. The results are rather conclusive. In 1 hour I completed 50, at least, Sprite worlds. I completed, I think 50. Yeah, something like 50. So, my total pot gathering totals were 52 dexterity, 3 attack, 1 defense, as well as 3 planewalker robes in white bags, and 2 EPs, the staff of extreme prejudice, also in a white bag. And of course, considering that all of this was done in 1 hour of running from dungeon to dungeon on my rogue, that's a fair amount of potions to be collecting. If you sold all of those decks for defense potions at a 3-to-1 ratio, you would wind up with 17 defense, which you could then turn into life very reliably to get about 3 life pots for an hour's work, which isn't exceptional, but is by no means bad. Now, Sprite worlds are pretty straightforward for the most part. The boss is the only issue, as well as the native sprites along the path, but those drop attack pots, so it's good that they're there. For the boss, usually I just walk up to it, cloak, and shoot. I always want to be hitting it in its vulnerable phases so that I can get the most possible damage output, and I just kind of let it chase me around while I wait between cloaks while it is invulnerable. Of course, if you are having troubles soloing the boss on your own, as it can be pretty devastating for characters with lower defense, it's also very easy to do this in groups. If you have a trickster, he can skip right to the boss fight, then you can decimate it. As long as you have 2 people, there's always going to be one person who just gets to stand still and shoot while the other dodges the bullets. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little rogue Sprite World video, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Red, purple, blue, green, white. There we go. Perfect.